Hi, it's Susan here and welcome to In the Craft Room. In the last episode, we cut out the templates and the fabric pieces for the Windmill Sails Patch. We've got our patch laid out in front of us and we're going to stitch it all together today. If you look at the patch, the segments are divided into quarters. And I'm going to sew them in their quarter groupings. I'm going to start by sewing the two small triangles together and then the larger C triangle to the two small D triangles, creating a square. I'm going to do that 4 times and then I'm going to sew them in pairs, so we've got 2 halves, and then sew the halves together. So it's time to start sewing. I'm going to start with the first quarter panel up the top. I'm going to sew the meadow spot to the blue floral first. Now that I've done that, I'm now going to sew the larger C template piece to the edge of both of these fabrics. So that's 1 down, 3 to go. I'm going to give them a press after I've finished sewing each of the panels. We've now sewn our patch into its quarter panels. I'm going to trim off all of the thread, tie them off and give them a good press. So the pieces have all been trimmed. I'm now going to give them a good press. I'm going to concentrate on the seams at the back. Making sure that they are laying flat. So they're all pressed and they're looking good. I'm now going to sew 2 of the quarters together and then the other 2 of the quarters together, so then I will have 2 halves. I'm going to start with this half. And I'm crossing my fingers that they're lined up. Ooh, looking good. We've got our 2 halves. They're now going to be sewn together. And I'm crossing my fingers that the points meet. And on first inspection, it looks good. So I've given our Windmill Sails Patch a good press. I'm really quite happy with it. I really like this fabric that I've used with the daisies, replacing the yellow fabric. I'm quite happy with the way the points meet. It is a touch wonky donkey. One of the points don't meet, that one here, but I'm sure as we sew the quilt together it won't be much of an issue. The square is measuring up to my 22 centimetre template. I know that they do need to be 20 centimetres when they're sewn together. Thank you for joining me today in the craft room. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time when we hopefully get issue number 13, where we make the character square of Apply Dapply. See you next time. Bye.